Hello. You are watching Gold News on the GIGOACE TV channel. In this episode you will find out, how did gold surpass the euro in the ranking of the most popular reserve assets? Could gold outpace the dollar as well in the future? What large-scale operation was carried out by the Reserve Bank of India? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we begin. Mass purchases of gold carried out by central banks in recent years have led to a predictable outcome. According to journalist and analyst at Gainesville Coins Jan Nieuwenhuij, the share of the noble metal in global reserves exceeded the share of the euro in 2023. Thus, gold is now the second most popular reserve asset after the US dollar. According to the experts' calculations, the share of gold in the global reserves was only 11% in 2008. However, as we all know, a large-scale financial crisis forced central banks to reconsider their policies regarding the valuable metal. And in 2023, gold already accounted for 18% of global financial reserves, while the euro was stuck at 16%. Now, in this matter, gold is second only to the dollar. Among the countries, however, there is a clear trend towards a reduction of dollar reserves. In 2001, their share reached a peak of 72%, followed by a significant decline to 48% in 2023. According to Nieuwenhuij, the weakening confidence in the dollar is related to the unreliability of fiat currencies, numerous financial bubbles, increased armed conflicts and inflation fears. In such conditions, gold, with its centuries-old reputation, appears to be a much more preferable asset. As the problems haunting fiat currencies won't fade anytime soon, it's possible gold will overtake the dollar as well in the decade ahead, Jan Nieuwenhuij writes in his article. Interestingly, it was gold that once helped the dollar become the #1 reserve currency. How did this happen? Find out by following the tooltip at the top of the screen. Other facts also indicate the growing interest in gold as an effective defensive asset. For example, the Reserve Bank of India recently returned to the country more than 100 tons of the precious metal that had previously been stored in the UK. And, according to the Times of India, this number could double in the coming months. Since 1991, more than half of India's gold reserves have been held overseas. Apparently, this state of affairs no longer meets the interests of the country. Indian authorities carried out a complex plan to return a huge cargo of gold bars, which required months of preparation and the use of special aircraft with enhanced security levels. All of this indicates that state leaders have a deep understanding of the crucial role of gold in the modern financial system. In times of global instability, it is better to have as many assets, which are resistant to economic shocks, as possible. In this regard, there is hardly anything more reliable and thoroughly tested than gold. You have watched Gold News on the GIGOACE TV channel. Like, subscribe to our channel, and click on the bell. We'll be back soon with a new interesting video. See you again.